G'day, my name's Jason Bowers. I'm just here with my mum, Mary. How are you, Mum?
I'm all right, thank you.
You want to tell us your name?
I'm Mary Bowers, and I've had cancer in my mouth a couple of times, and this wonderful doctor who works up the hospital has removed it, but it keeps coming back. But the last time there was cancer in a spot she couldn't get to, so I had to have radiation on the right side of my face. And because of that, I've had ulcers in my mouth, and I couldn't eat or drink. And thanks to my son, Jason, he's introduced me to Zen, and he showed me how to use it, and I use it on my mouth, and that's the only way I can get rid of the ulcers in my mouth, and I'm able to eat and drink.
Well, so you tried the stuff that the hospital gave you?
That's totally useless, this stuff at the hospital.
What was it? It was a pink gel in a bottle, and it was about... How much a bottle was it?
Well, at that time it was pretty close to $70 a bottle.
$70 a bottle?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to numb your mouth, but it didn't do anything,
did
it?
It didn't do anything.
So you took that before you ate, and that was supposed to help, but you were still in too much pain to eat and drink, is that right?
Yeah.
So you were drinking that thickened water as well?
Yeah, so I couldn't drink plain water. I had to put a powder in the water because I kept on coughing every time I drank.
Normal water. So I think it was Angie. Angie found the Zen on the internet. We sent it to you, and then Jeremy from Zen rang me and asked me whether I had mouth ulcers, and I told him no, it was for you, and told him your story, and that was 2 years ago now. And so the Zen's but the only product that's helped you. Yeah. And then what happened with your head? You had the same thing in your head, didn't you?
Yeah, I had cancer on my head, and the wonderful doctor who looks after me, she removed the cancers on my head, and then I had a skin graft.
Yes.
And then they found that I had cancer wrapped around all the nerves in my head.
Yes. And
I had 7 weeks of radiation
on the top of your head. So that was successful, wasn't it, as far as you know?
Yes, that was successful. But the trouble is my head keeps breaking out all the time. With
like an ulcer on the top of your head?
Yeah, sort of like an ulcer. It's not a complete ulcer, but it just keeps breaking out.
And it won't heal, and so it's basically, so you've had cancer in both your mouth and your head, and you've had radium, got rid of it, they've cut it out and given you radium. And so nothing would heal the ulcer on the top of your head, is that right?
Well, no, I've been using the Zen. The hospital tells me to use different things, but
they don't work, do they?
They're not very successful.
So you've just been spraying the Zen on your head?
Yeah.
And good results?
Yeah.
So it's also keeping your head clear as well?
Yeah, it progressively heals up, and I actually get scabs on my head.
So, yeah, well, I remember the first time you tried it, you sprayed it on, and within 24 hours it had dried and scabbed over.
Yeah.
Whereas the other, what were you using before? You were using betadine, iodine, what else were you...
eye
ointment. Yeah. So all of them sort of kept the infection away, but they had never actually healed, did it?
No.
So the Zen, actually killed the infection and grew skin and healed it up. It's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it just shows you how good that stuff is.
Yeah, it sure is.
Thanks very much for making this video today, and hopefully a lot of other people with the same trouble see it and get some help from the Zen as you have. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't think I would be. Yes. Thanks to Zen, I'm able to eat, and I'm putting on weight, which I'm very pleased about.
Righto, well, thanks for making this video, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you very much.